Okay, here's a problem where we want to use the graph of this quadratic f of x is x squared minus 2x minus 3 to find values where it's less than or equal to 0. So we want to sketch this, and to help us sketch this, we want to find the x and y intercepts. And so we would have to want to first solve this x squared minus 2x minus 3 equals 0. And one way is by factoring. And I can factor this as x minus 3 times x plus 1 equals 0, which implies x minus 3 equals 0, or x plus 1 equals 0. So we get x equals 3 or negative 1. Or, secondly, we could use the quadratic formula. So this was x equals negative b plus or minus square root b squared minus 4ac over 2a, if you recall it. Okay, so we have the x-intercepts, and then for the y-intercept, I let x be 0, I get negative 3. So graphically now, I'm going to have something like this. This is my x-axis, my y-axis, and here is negative 1, and over here is 3, and down here is negative 3. And if I complete the square, I could find the vertex. For this problem, I could just graph it on my calculator and see what's going on too, though. And I'm going to have something, this parabola that's opening upwards. And now, to solve where f of x here is less than or equal to 0, we're just looking where the function dips beneath the x-axis. Well, it's going to be here to there. That's where we're beneath the x-axis. And in interval notation, this is just going to be from negative 1 to 3. Okay? So here's one where we had to factor or use quadratic formula to find the intercepts. If you're given something already factored, it's a little bit easier. For example, what if I have, f of x is x times x minus 2 times x plus 2. This is a polynomial already factored. I can use my calculator to figure out what this looks like, or by hand, and this is going to look something like this. Or I could be just given this graph, and then to find where it's negative, that's going to be from here on there, and then from here to here. Okay, and so I forgot to write on here, this is negative 2 and this is 2. So we're going to have our f of x here is less than or equal to 0 on the set negative infinity to negative 2 union 0 to 2, and so on. So the opposite thing is, if we want to know where it's bigger than 0 or bigger than or equal to 0, then you're looking where you're above. So you can think about that as well. But that's it for this.